Hey guys, Novabush today, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Monster Hunter Wilds. And I have one worry that I want to bring up, but also one positive. So yeah, let's get to the video. So at first I was thinking, yeah, there's something that I noticed that I'm a bit worried about, but I also thought, you know what, I realized there was something else that I'm actually really positive about. So I'm going to talk about them both in one video. We'll start with the positive and we'll end in the worry. Is that the best way to do it? Okay, now, we'll start in the worry and then we'll end positive so we can feel a bit hyped. So one of my main worries is actually about the ecology of this game and how it will be tied into the game in comparison to past Monster Hunter games. Now, as you can see throughout the trailer and even the first teaser that we saw last year, the ecology, the map, the terrain, the changes, all of the stuff seems to be quite big in this game, which makes a lot of sense. It sounds like it's the best way for, I guess, a hunting experience to go forward, which is what a lot of us want. A lot of us want some hunting experience where you feel a bit more immersed into the world and the world actually reacts to you and you can react to the world too in different ways, and you see the monsters react to the world as well. But one thing I'm worried about is actually how that impacts the actual gameplay of the game itself. As you've seen in the trailers, we've seen there's a lot of monsters sometimes chasing you. How often does that happen? Is one thing I'm wondering about. Will that impact how fighting works? Will I need to be running away a lot from these small monsters? Will they get in the way of me fighting big monsters? Stuff like that. In the end, I normally play Monster Hunter for the combat. Obviously, there's other stuff you can get as well. Gathering, I guess, building builds or sets and trying to think about what you need to hunt and for certain stuff and so on, and progressing through the game. But the key part is hunting itself. I enjoy hunting. I enjoy the cycle of hunting monster to get A so I can hunt another monster with B, or 4B. So I like that type of stuff, and I'm not sure if this game is gonna be very different in that gameplay aspect, if we're gonna find a lot of problems when it comes to fighting because of all this extra stuff. I mean, even talking, I was watching there was a small video from the director and executive art designer talking about Monster Hunter Wilds, and they were saying that one of them was said that the game is going to be very focused on ecological problems and troubles, and it's gonna be very harsh environments for people to react to. And it did make me, when I heard that, it kind of started to make me worry about, even more, that the fact that the world is going to be kind of annoying in some aspects. Maybe it might be annoying to traverse and annoying to deal with when you're fighting certain monsters. And I hope it doesn't take too much away from that. Obviously, it's nice to see, it's nice to look at, and it's nice to feel, but in the end, if it does take away from the fighting and the combat and gameplay, that is going to be a problem. Definitely long term. The first time you're playing these games, you see all these environments, it's going to be amazing. Like, yeah, this is great. But once you start to do it, again and again and again, I'm just wondering, like, is it going to be a bit annoying when the sandstorm's coming in and you can't see the monsters and all these monsters are trying to chase after you, or you're hunting certain monster, like stuff like that. I don't know. I guess we'll see as the game goes on. But for now, we don't know. Now, going on to the positive, it sounds like we're still getting some nice arts. Well, maybe not arts, but some type of weapon mechanic to really make this game interesting for me. Because I've already said this game needs to have some type of hunter art system or some type of silk bind system or something. Not in the way that you need, like, I guess the silk bind. I can't remember what it's called now. The wire bug, not that we need the wire bug, but I need a way to use different moves like arts, like in GU. I need something like that to keep the game interesting, to keep it exciting for me personally. I don't want to be using Lance for the whole game, just poking 3 times, dodge to the side, counter. I don't want to do that anymore. I want more to my gameplay. I think each weapon deserves more, similar as we got in GU and similar as we got in Rise and Sunbreak. So it seems like from the trailer that we're gonna still get that in some aspect. What aspect, I don't know. There's 2 reasons for this. Now, in the trailer you saw the greatsword. I realized that when I saw the greatsword do that move, I was like, okay, what is that move? I've seen that move before. And then I realized, yeah, that's that great sword. That's when you do the dodge and you kind of rush forward. Obviously, the animations change and you kind of swing down. While in GU you swing up. It's one of my favorite styles actually. I love Adept Greatsword in that game. It's so fun. So it's nice to see that they added that into this game. So I'm happy for that. And then secondly, the other thing that made me realize, yo, this, you know, we might actually get some type of art system or something. Was when Switch Skills or something. I went on the website and it actually said that there's going to be more actions than ever. And I was like, okay. And also they said there's going to be more changes to each weapon. The 14 weapons, there's going to be changes and all that. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is what I like to hear. I wanna hear this. If they're saying they're going to be more weapon changes and just new actions than any other game before, I'm like, are you really going to match GU? Because GU has a lot. We got 4 arts for weapon specific, and then you got the 6 styles, and then you got all these other arts, probably like 20 arts that, you know, everyone can use. And if you're going to top that with all the type of stuff you can do in that game, that's going to be big. That's going to be a big commitment. So I'm happy, and I want to see what they can do. I want to see them pull this off, because that's one of the reasons I could play GU so much. It wasn't, you know, GU is just a celebration game, right? There is no story. There is no, I mean, there's Valve Strikes and all that stuff, and the Fatal 4, but there is no like massive story or ecological stuff or world building, blah blah blah. There's none of that. But what there's plenty of is peak gameplay for Monster Hunter. So many monsters, so many different ways to fight those monsters, and so much difficulty and so much variety in monster types. That's what made that game fun. That's why I could play that game for over 1,000 hours, because I could do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. I could try so many different weapons and so many different styles. Weapons I didn't even use. I don't really use hammer in old gen, but using the Battlestar hammer is pretty fun. Using Adept hammer or area hammer, that is pretty fun. I did like that, you know. And I respected some weapons with certain styles, because I thought, you know, it could fit more of what I wanted for the weapon. It was nice. It was cool. So I'm quite excited to see what they are doing in this game when it comes to that kind of stuff. But it sounds like we're definitely getting something, which, yeah, definitely excites me, and I can't wait. But what do you guys think down below? Do you think my worries a bit misplaced? Do you think I shouldn't have any worries? Or, you know, let me know. And on the positive side, what do you think about arts and all this stuff? Do you think they're gonna add any? Do you not want any? Cause I know there was a lot of people who said they don't want any, and I didn't really understand that, because what's the problem of having options? Like, I don't see a problem with having options. There were so many people that said, we don't need that. I don't want that. I want to be stabbing 3 times and then for 2,000 hours and just keep playing like that. I'm like, bro, like, shut up. But I mean, no. On a serious note, like, let me know. On a serious note, let me know why you want that. What about that do you enjoy? And yeah, it'll be good to have a, you know, conversation in the comments. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you.